Now, some of you may be wondering, why are you dressed so nice, Mike, and what happened to all your hair? Well, I had a job interview today, so wish me the best of luck, because I really want to get this job, because anybody who knows me out here in person, and look, they all know I want to get off a third shift.
I could care less.
It has been a grind the last couple years, trying to produce YouTube content, trying to act, trying to work, and just do a lot of different things. Still play ball, still be active, still try to talk to. It's a lot of different things, man. I'm telling you, there's a whole lot of things in life that I've needed to try to factor in, but bear with me. So I'm a little bit more dressed as a professor today than I normally would. Well, anyway, Stevie decided he was going to obviously drop another video
Again!
talking about Abba.
Again!
And he might take another L.
Again!
But we really don't know that part, because it seems like Stevie might be onto something to start this. I haven't seen this video. You're going to actually see me reacting to a video in real time to an extent. I got my timestamps written down after I after I react to this. Like, every time you see me break off and talk back, it's after I've watched it and I've seen this part of the video. Some of these other videos that I've made in the past is sometimes like some retrospective. I go back, deep dive, and try to throw some edits in. This one is live, but it's not live. You'll understand what I'm talking about as I go through this.
Talk. Go to the search button. Not my feelings. Facts. Search the word black. See how many videos this guy makes on black people and black culture. And then you come tell me why people might think you a sellout. Maybe they don't want you to manufacture a narrative that only the black community seems to have problems, because that's all you ever talk about.
This is my YouTube studio. Night Talk YouTube studio. Let's just put black in there. 42 videos. Before we even go into what these videos are about, 42 videos. Let's see how many videos I've posted on my YouTube channel. 1.24 thousand videos. This is the definition of manufacturing a narrative.
Now, see, I remember when I posted my video talking about how Stevie was stuck in the sunken place. When I brought up that clip, I try to contextualize it as simply, he asked, why do people think I'm racist? So I played the clip, and I played that clip because that was why people were thinking you were racist. A lot of things like that. And when people see your channel, Stevie, they think a lot of the same thoughts that Abba did. But I did try to come out here and say that Stevie doesn't always crap on black people. It does seem like he has his own conservative views that definitely seem to be very, very, very anti-black. And I'm going to give you a Sinners review. I just got to watch Sinners, and I'm still working on that. Jew released a video, go watch it. Other people have probably released videos. Watch those and support them, because Stevie apparently had a very outlandish take when it came to Sinners, and that's why some people also think he's slightly, sly coopery. So they're trying to get to the point where we're really trying to figure out what you are, Stevie. But he did post that clip, and it made sense. 42 out of 1,000 plus videos isn't a high number. It's basically like saying when Myron's always coming after Abba and Preach, saying, oh, all they do is make videos about us all the time. Anytime they need to be relevant, they make a video on us and they get views. And it's like, yeah, you say that, but somehow the video that they talked about, you actually got less views than their other video talking about something random that dealt with like body cam videos. That happens sometimes. No, usually when they talk about Fresh and Fit, it does go like mega viral, or like, get a couple million views sometimes.
A little more of this hit piece that Abba put together on your boy. My prior video, I stopped it short, man, but ever since that video, bro, I've been getting hit the fuck up as far as responding to the rest of it, man, and not just from the haters, bro. I've been getting a lot of feedback from those that support me, that rock with me, that want me to give my side of things. So
I'm really hoping that this turns out to be a good idea. By the way, I'm going to have to chop this up because I don't want to have the whole 23-minute reaction on here, because that's going to be a long-ass video. Y'all might want to watch that, but
I'm going to let it rock, bro. But it's like, I did not put that video out because of another video. Put that video out because of everything up to this point. The Charlie Kirk situation, been called a sellout prior to the whole Abba back and forth. And then the Abba, which is weird because me and Abba's conversation had nothing to do with race. But then it made all the racists come out, because Abba showed his true colors to me. He showed himself as a clear-cut racist, right? Abba hates white people. He demonizes white people. That's a fucking fact. He's just not gonna tell y'all to your face.
Damn it, Stevie, we're 2.5 minutes into this video and you've already done something hypocritical. You've already said something that... Weren't you the one that just said that Abba was the one out here trying to manufacture a narrative? You are out here trying to manufacture a narrative talking about Abba is racist towards white people when he has white people on his platform. The other two people that joined his platform, they were white. I don't think you saw those videos though. Like, if you keep up with these content creators, that's why, that's why it's starting to become dangerous when these people starting to do these like hit pieces on folks, or they starting to attack people out here. They haven't done all the research. You can only watch so much, content and view so many videos. When people have over 1,000 something videos, you're going to miss something from time to time. This has happened. I am actually going to say Stevie was right when it came to Abba. Abba painted a bad picture of Stevie's channel when you come, talking about the totality of black videos. Well, Stevie's trying to do the exact same thing here. Now he's trying to paint Abba to be a racist, which is ridiculous.
As of this whole Kirk situation, bro, these labels have been flying at your boy. Black man with more of a conservative take on things, like thinking black people need to be a monolith. Like all black people need to look the same and feel the same and view things the same.
Sure, but that's not the case right now. That's not the reason why. I understand what you're saying, but that's not what's happening.
Black man with more of a conservative take, black culture is going to despise.
This idea that black folks are somehow incredibly liberal, and that's not true. A lot of social issues relating to transness, gay marriage. There's no group that's more against it than black folks in the USA. The highest religious group in the USA is also black folks by percentage. I think people believe that either because they're never around black folks or know nothing about them. They think that how people vote maps on one-to-one with what their values are.
That's my fault for saying conservative perspective, bro. That's on me.
Oh, Stevie's out here admitting to being wrong, which is a very big thing, which is good. I'm glad that he's going to go ahead and show that to us out here in the world, show that he can actually take ownership of things, because a lot of these people, they take zero accountability. A lot of the people that you would associate with people like Stevie, they would never say they're wrong about anything. So kudos.
When I say conservative and the majority of the black folks that I know, that I grew up around, that I still talk to now, when they hear a conservative black man, they think a sellout. They're not thinking of all the other political talking points. They're not thinking of LGBTQ and all this shit he's trying to say. And that's what the fuck I meant, bro. When I say conservative perspective, I'm meaning a black man who talks against the black victimhood perspective.
Okay, but damn it, Stevie, you just, pick up a dictionary. You can't just write definitions in your own head and expect other people to know what those definitions mean. People expect words to mean what we all expect them to mean by the definitions that we see in dictionaries and literature and things that help us learn. Like, this is the problem. This is why you keep getting confused and this is why you keep taking L's, Stevie. You don't know what you're talking about. You need to really be able to define the things that you're saying, understand the words that are coming out of your mouth, and then you'll understand why people are coming at you the way that they are.
Stevie tried one time. Stevie made a video about Nick Fuentes.
Stevie tried one time. He tried one time. Okay.
Crazy about black folks.
Well, I guess Nick Fuentes, he's on another racist tangent. But with that, I'm in agreement with a lot of things that he said outside of the generalization of black folk, because your boy got some ghetto fatigue.
That video is one of his most disliked videos. Mm-hmm. And he hasn't talked about the criticism he got in that video. He hasn't talked about the backlash. He didn't make a follow-up on that one. His audience was shitting on him en masse. Why? Because they're like, yo, Nick Fuentes is based. He's right about what he's saying.
He just defeated his whole argument. I ain't even catch this the first time watching it, bro, but it's like, if all I do is post content shitting on black people as he's claiming, then why would I drop a video on Nick Fuentes defending black people?
It's because no such video exists. Now, I did jump ahead just a couple minutes because, he really just kind of rambled there for a minute about the same last point I was making. But that's the reason why, Stevie. There is no such video. The video that they were talking about with Nick Fuentes wasn't him out here just saying good things about black folks. That's never happened. He does not like us.
You move the goalposts and try to focus on the people in the comments. It's a whole different argument. You gotta push the goalpost to make me look a certain way, bro. But if all I'm doing is shitting on black people, then why would I post a video on the racist and defend black people?
He's correct. He doesn't make a lot of videos talking about black people in general, because if you look at the total number of videos on his channel and you start doing the math, you'll realize it is a small percentage. But in those videos, the light you paint on us is the exact same light that is painted on us by AI, the same light that's painted for us by white supremacists, the same light that is painted for us by people that just can't stand the sight of us. Any of them. It doesn't matter who it is. I know me personally. My point is this: there is no point that Nick Fuentes can make that you should ever agree with, no matter if you do or don't. Do not acknowledge it, at least not publicly. I mean, that's what happens too many times. O'Shea Duke Jackson done made all sorts of videos out here basically sucking off Nick Fuentes without really realizing it. It's like, dude, stop giving this dude credit for anything. Anytime he's out here exposing another black man for being for being one of those, then you know what? You're just making him look good. Stop doing that. You know how he feels about black folks. Oh, how he talks about us, how we are low IQ, born inferior, born stupid, need to check all our credentials. Black people don't need to be here. We don't belong in this country. This is their country and shit. All that same stereotypical talk that all these like white supremacists, oppressed people be saying. I mean, all these dudes that want to be victims, claiming that everybody else is the victim when they're the ones who's bitching the most, are the same individuals that you're still trying to give credit to. Stop doing that. And that's the thing is, he did. Stevie actually in that video does try to cape up for black people a little bit. He does actually try to stick up for us a little bit and say we're not all that way. That's why I always say Stevie isn't full rack. He's not one of those. It just doesn't make sense when you're trying to say anything about I defended black people and I agree with Nick Fuentes. Those two things just don't go together.
All right, let's just do the math. Where's my phone? It was 42 videos, right? 42 divided by 1,240. Can y'all see that? I mean, it's percentages. I hope percentages give it context, but 3% of my videos have black in the title. What about the other 97%?
Now, Stevie just addressed the point that he was talking about in the intro about Abba manufacturing a narrative, talking about the percentage of his videos that he talks about black people. Well, he's really trying to manufacture this narrative because all he's trying to do is base this off of him calculating the percentage of videos that have black in it. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at that channel, Stevie, because you said nobody does the research. Well, let's go ahead and do a little research, right? All right, let's take a look here. Of these videos, I only talk bad about black people. Okay, black. Okay, so you got Kyron Lacey in the thumbnail. That's a black video, but there's no black in the title. I see a black woman in the video. There's not a black title. I see Cam Newton in the video. That's a black man, but it doesn't have black in the title. I'm saying I knew this was going to happen. Oh, I see a black woman in there, and I'm pretty sure you didn't pay her in a good light. And guess what? It didn't have black in the title. Steph Curry, no black in the title. You, no black in the title. Abba, no black in the title. I'm going down this page. Oh, there's Myron. Well, Myron's not black. He don't count. And then we're going down here, Candace Owens. Oh, guess what? No black in the title. You're talking about black people in all of these videos, and that's just in the last couple of weeks. Like, do we need to speed this up? Charleston White. Guess what? You're not going to have black people in there. You just have F. Charlie Kirk, and then you're going to have another video talking about more black people in here, but guess what? There's not black in the title. Interesting. I think that's interesting, Stevie. He folded. Why won't you date single moms? Michael Porter Jr., he's black, not in the title. Dr. Cornel West, rage quits. No black in the title. You see what I'm talking about? Let's talk about it. Watch till the end. No black in the title. All these videos don't have black in the title. But guess what you're talking about? Black people. So you don't have to have black in the title to paint a narrative talking about, oh, he's manufacturing a narrative about me discussing the black community. Bruh, you talk about blacks a lot. Just because black's not in the title does not mean you don't talk about black people. Boy, I finally woke up now. I was a little foggy at the beginning of this. Boy, I was just like running in here. I was like, I gotta hurry up and start recording. I'm telling you. This is ridiculous. This is talking about manufacturing a narrative. We see it in real time, Stevie. Like, at first, I was thinking, oh, Stevie's really moving the ball on this team here. I think he might score on Abba here. He might actually get around in this one. Guess what? Still taking L's. Again! This is an L take.
Y'all not gonna look shit up. Y'all just gonna run with what he giving y'all, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Stevie has videos where he's shitting on black people. His word, shitting on black people. And, they're 3% of my videos, bro. And we're gonna get into these videos. the titles of them, what I'm talking about, so we can really see what me shitting on black people looks like?
Yeah, Stevie might actually have a coke problem. There's a whole lot of, I mean, dude, there's something going on over there, Stevie. Just saying, I know there's something going on over there. Like, your behavior on the camera is very revealing if you're paying attention to body language and such things like that. But I also did not expect this man to actually go ahead and say, hey, let's go ahead and do the deep dive since y'all won't do the deep dive after we just did the deep dive. So what's his opinion?
Bullshit. Total fucking bullshit. Abba got 2 million subs. Y'all fucking with him. He got a lot of influence and shit. Y'all take what he say as Bible, right? And I've said this over and over and over again. He's manufacturing a narrative, right? If you're gonna do that, bro, at least have some shit that makes sense, bro. But 3% of my videos, bro, we really running with that?
You're manufacturing a narrative by really trying to steer this conversation over to the 3%. Just like you were trying to steer everything away from the food insecurity and the food starvation, you're trying to do the same thing here. You're trying to look for that one little victory that you can find in this debate, in this like battle that you've been having with Abba. And I'm telling you, it's not coming out the way you think it is.
Even before I go into the videos, bro, it's like in the title. Why do I do that? And it's an interesting situation, bro, because the motherfuckers that look at me crazy, demonizing me because they think I'm out here attacking black folks or whatnot, it couldn't be the furthest from the truth. I give black people this attention that I do because I want the best for my community. And whether you agree with it or not, us as a people get stigmatized the worst.
Now, he's 100% right on that. And I think it's going to be very hard to disagree when it comes to his point on that. And also, I do the same thing on this channel. I feel like sometimes when I look at my videos, I'm like, man, I feel like I criticize my people a whole lot. But it's really because I'm really only interested in talking about my people. There's some interesting stuff talking about with white people, but most of my fans don't care about that stuff. So I talk about stuff I think that is relatively interesting for you guys. So that's the points that I really want to like put out here, and at least the videos and the content that I try to put on this channel for stuff that y'all like. There's also other videos that I put on the channel for other people who subscribe to this channel for other reasons, and I want to keep making those for you. But when it comes to stuff like this or talking about the black community, it's mostly because that's stuff I'm interested in. I care about black people because I'm black. I mean, so I'm gonna talk about more black things than I will white things. If I was talking about white people all the time on this channel, that's when y'all should really have an eyebrow raised. Like, I mean, you should be like, why are you so fixated on these white people? Like, just, or damn, I mean, do you worship them that much? I mean, it's not, I mean, obviously that's not the case, but if I did have that going on, it would be okay if you question that. Also, I thought he was going to dive into the video, but he didn't even dive into it. He just got emotionally triggered. Here's emotion again, I guess, because once again, anger, hostility, whatever, all that, none of that's emotion. But he got triggered again, and he still hasn't addressed it. He just went on ranting for like another 40 seconds. Not long, but are you not going to get to it? What caused you to stop first?
From social media, music, Instagram, YouTube, Sexy Red, NBA Youngboy, all the most viral shit in your face makes black folks look the worst. We've had this stigma on us for the fucking longest, and I've took it upon myself to make an effort in my videos to wake us up. Call this shit out. This shit ain't black. You know what I'm saying? This shit makes black people look crazy. This shit makes black women look crazy. I'm never attacking black people. It's to bring attention to the things that's holding us back so we can point these things out and separate ourselves from them. I want the best for my fucking community, bro. And my community is a reflection of me, right? Regardless of what the fuck happens, bro. I'm black. Motherfuckers out here doing crazy black shit. We represent each other. I'm sick of this fucking image that is burned in the back of people's minds of how they think black people are, right? Well, it couldn't be the furthest from the truth. But you can't say that. It's racist to say that. Are you shitting on black people, bro? No, I'm not. And I've had multiple conversations with people individually that embody what Abba is trying to cast on me, right? Well, at the end of the day, it comes down to these black people hate accountability. They hate criticism. They can't hear it. They can't stand it. If you say shit that opposes them, it's fuck you. You an asshole. You ain't shit. You Uncle Tom. They can't look at the mirror, bro. And all I'm doing is pulling the mirror up.
Woo! Now, Stevie, you were cooking until you started bringing up the whole mirror thing, because I mean, if you really brought up the mirror, you would have realized all the hypocrisy that you done made in this debate in like the last 3 videos that you done talked about with Abba here. Like, there's been some things that you really needed to look yourself in the mirror about, but you didn't. Now, my thing is, the honest conversation that we need to have about this is he is right. I think he's actually right on majority of stuff that he was just talking about. We're over stigmatized. We judge each other too much. If you say anything about the black community, you're pretty much deemed as a sellout or an Uncle Tom or anything like that. And it's like, dang, man, I mean, I am just trying to point out some issues here. But there is that point where you do cross that line. That's why it was, when I looked at the tiers list, hard to see Stevie at B, because it's like, I don't think Stevie is really right there. I really don't. I think he does try to do more of the things like Candace Owens type, like call out things he sees in the black community, but I just don't think he's overly trash panda. You know what I'm saying? I really don't think he is. And it's okay for you to criticize things. And you do get to the point, I think his issue is, and I understand his issue, and is he doesn't want to be grouped in with those like Jason Whitlock and people like Myron and the people that we had in the S tier of that like raccoonery list. I mean, you just don't want to get put there. You don't. And I mean, I understand it, because I would hate that too, just because of some of my takes. I know when I made my black fatigue video, I was basically making the difference between blacks and ratchet blacks. And the truth is, we're all black. We're just all black. We're all representative of the same people, the same skin, the same everything. And we're all the same. So when somebody criticizes that brother, they're criticizing you. And I think sometimes I don't really know what Stevie's full stance on that, because it does feel like he really tries to separate himself from them. Because he'll be like, nah, man, that's not me. When I'm like, damn. That is me. I just wish he would act better. Stevie would be like, no. Hey, you can go ahead and hang him. Just let me live. You know what I'm saying? That's not the point where I'm at. I just think like maybe we can go be like, hey, brother, maybe you should chill out a little bit. But I understand overall what he's talking about when it comes to this point. I really do. And I think there's got to be some nuance to these conversations if we're going to grow as a community as a whole.
It's an interesting situation to be in, man. And I can see what these like Kirk and other motherfuckers deal with when they're out here trying to voice these things, trying to empower and communicate and educate and bring awareness to, but they get demonized for it, because at the end of the day, it's just accountability.
Oh, Stevie, we were so close. But then you started having to talk about your zaddy, old Charlie K over there, and it's a damn shame, because everything does come back to this. It feels like that's really been the spawn of this entire arc here. This whole saga that's taking place between you and Abba has really started with him getting shot. I mean, it's like, dang, and then this downfall is taking place, which I don't even know if I really call it a downfall. I can't say he's falling off like Dodash. That chick's platform is done. But I mean, come on, Stevie, we were almost there. They weren't out here trying to preach the gospel like you think. That's just the part that's part of the brainwashing that we think. He thinks everybody else is brainwashed, but he just doesn't ever acknowledge that he has been brainwashed and gaslit by Charlie Kirk. How do you believe everything that man says? Like, I just don't understand how you don't do any fact checking. Oh wait, I forgot, because he doesn't believe in stats, except for every now and then he'll believe in stats, but only when it's to his advantage. So I get it. I hate when you want to like just pick and choose when you want to use the numbers. You want to manufacture a narrative. Dude, you keep trying to manufacture this narrative that Charlie Kirk was for black people. And I'm telling you, he wasn't. Liar. He was for white man, not even women. White man. That's what he stood for. Like I said, he don't care about nobody else but the bros, or did.
You with attention, but then at the same time, when you get so triggered by titles, bro, that says a lot more about you than says about me. And that happens to me all the time when I post a video, have a clickbaity title, and I can clearly tell in a matter of moments of who's dumb enough to just respond to the fucking title as opposed to watching the fucking video. No different than people believing these narratives painted about Kirk in these short second reels as opposed to watching the videos in full context, bro.
Stevie, you keep trying to say that people painted this man out based on clips. Homie, some things just don't need to come up out of your mouth. Now, I did pause, but I mean, I just sat there in the last video and really gave you an example of taking something out of context. Like, I'm not going to put it in this video. Feel free to go watch the last one on Stevie. But that was how you take something out of context. Taking a clip where somebody says something completely heinous that really didn't have to come up out of your mouth is not taking you out of context. Sometimes when you say certain things, it just is that. It just is. When you say kids don't need free lunch, it just means kids don't need free lunch. How the hell do you even say that? I mean, I'm just saying, how does that even really come out your mouth? Like, he didn't say they don't need free lunch, but the way he worded it meant he doesn't believe that the government should supply free lunches for these kids. So I don't know how you take that out of context and you keep trying to say that, man. And that's the part of this that, like, I want to agree with you. I want to be on your side, but then you keep mixing in these bad comparisons and I just can't rock with it, Stevie.
You're getting pissed off by a fucking title. Watch the fucking video and then give me a response. Telling yourself my video will be fucking 30 minutes long. I'll post it. You know what I'm saying? 5 or 6 minutes go by. Hell, a minute go by. I'm getting people talking shit, talking crazy to me in the comments because they're triggered by the title, acting like they seen the video.
Hey, now this part is some BS, and I do understand exactly what Stevie's talking about here. But it's also part of individuals not understanding the YouTube game. I was those people. Now, I wouldn't go into the comment section out here throwing all sorts of racisms, but I would at least pop by and be like, I didn't like this, at least at first, until I watched the video. Then you realize sometimes these people make these clickbaity titles and they address nothing that they talked about in the title in the video. And then when they do stuff like that, I just make sure I just block that channel because I don't want to support that. If you're going to completely lie in the title, can't rock with you. There's got to be some form of what you talked about in the title, in the video, for it to make sense to me. Don't just get me to click on a video that just has that. Sort of like, you know, Nightcap the other day, they are just using Shoutout Sanders as clear, like, clickbait, man. Like, dude, just stop. How are you going to put Shoutout Sanders in the thumbnail and the title of the video, and I don't even think you said his name during the entire video? It was like 16 minutes long. The clip is like, dang, man, you didn't mention him one time. You talked about every other factor around him, but you never even mentioned the Shoutout Sanders, but he's in the face of the video. Like, come on, man, that shit is wild. And then you do have those people that just come into the comment section. You know they didn't watch the video. Hell, sometimes the video just released, man. It's like if you got comments within the first 7 minutes and it's a 40-minute video, you know they didn't finish it. And then they got all sorts of opinions and it's like, dang, how do you have this many thoughts and you ain't watched shit? I mean, that means you're just judging based on what you read, which is understandable. That's not people all understanding what's going on, though I do think most people who click onto these platforms now get it. They kind of understand that everybody's doing the same thing. Even the mainstream platforms are doing the exact same thing. They come up with exaggerated titles and crazy thumbnails. I see it. I mean, I'm talking about the biggest affiliates that you can find. Any, you know, affiliate of Disney is all doing the same thing. They're copying the great creators.
But anyway, Steven Crowder versus a black barbershop, bro. What is shitting on black people with that? She's going viral for acting black. Video about a white girl literally acting like the stereotypical degenerate ninja, right? And I'm calling the shit out, saying in the video, I'm saying this isn't black, but she went viral for acting black, you know, but I'm shitting on black people. I hate black women. Literal quotes from a man that went viral for saying that to a black woman, and I gave my 2 cents on that conversation, right? Black Lives Matter 2.0. How's that shitting on black people? In this video is with Dr. Umar out here trying to shit on black people by trying to juice them for more money. You know the thing about that, you know what I'm saying? He's taking in hundreds of thousands of dollars saying he's going to build a fucking school for black boys, and then school's nowhere to be found. He's sitting there asking for more money because his banks got frozen. Black Lives Matter 2.0, because you know about the first Black Lives Matter, how much money they take from everybody with shit to show for it. I mean, they had shit to show for it. They had mansions and all types of shit to show for it, but didn't do shit. Of course, the Nick Fuentes one. Only weak black men date white women. Literal quotes from a black woman that says some crazy shit about black men, which is shitting on black men. Aren't black people sick of this? I'm not about to go in that fucking video, but it's a CNN fucking talking head talking about, he said something to the effect of, you know, black people are dying from hypertension and diabetes and this, that, and the third, and obese because they get called the N-word every day, right? Victimhood. Aren't black people sick of this?
Something was going on with the syncing between Stevie's lips and the voice and everything else on that video. That was really strange. I don't know what was going on with this video. But dude, just because you have it in the title, obviously people don't seem to always understand that's not exactly what the video is about. And yes, you do need to actually go watch the videos. And then he actually provided a little bit of context of what he put in some of those videos. But I also watched some of those videos, Stevie, and you didn't talk very great about us as a whole in some of them. Like, that's why I'm like, I feel bad, man. I feel really bad about Stevie being at B tier. Sly Cooper, he's not that much of a seller. I put him dang near, now that I think about it, at Stephen A. Smith level. I mean, but then again, I understand. I still need to see the Sinners review, and then I might change my opinion. So give me a couple days, guys, because I'm done with this video here. Like, there's no more to rehash here. Enough. I don't need anything else to talk about when it comes to Stevie today. I just want to make this video, make you aware of it. Feel free to go watch that video if you want to, but please like, share, hype this video. And yeah, I'm gonna change clothes because I'm not very comfortable.